Dan Moskal here, and we are looking at web forms. This is for opt-in email marketing, and it's very similar to this form right here, where you collect website visitors. You collect their email information or their full contact information. You can also, you'll see commonly the first name will be signed up. We'll ask for the sign up. One of the big things, and we're going to go ahead and make a brand new form to put on here. And one of the big things to put on our website, one of the big things when it comes to your sign up web form is to test different headlines. So, for example, this one says live SEO training event, free sign up below to attend. Uh, that's not even really that great of English, but we're going to test that headline. We're going to also test a different color, and this is using one of the Aweber templates to use, but what we're going to do is put in a form. We have this form on the sidebar, and then we're also going to put in a form down at the bottom below everything to attend. We've found that both places convert. It seems to depend on what industry you're collecting confirmation or email contact information for, whether or not the sidebar, at least from our experience, depends on what industry, whether or not it's the sidebar or the bottom form that gets the most signups. But both places get them either way, so I suggest putting them in both places. Also, with this sign up form, it's a good and it is a we're going to test here in the future, but it seems to be an effective way to create and set up a sales funnel, even to like a free report that's, a liquidating, where you can collect the full contact information, like their real address, and you can send them something. From some advanced techniques, especially with information marketing, which is what you're doing with email marketing, is to take it offline. You can take it offline and then take folks back online, like send them a real physical free report in the mail, and then do your report, and then you can send them to a website or something along those lines. But it helps in information marketing. From my understanding and everything I've learned, it is very effective to take them offline, meaning sending them real products, real documents, real reports, real DVDs, real CDs. And we can talk some more about that in the future, but let's go ahead and create our sign up form. And there's two other things we're going to mention along the way here, but let's just get started. And we're using Aweber. Aweber also gives you a neat, easy way to test different forms. So we could have one visitor see this form, and then we'd have another visitor see a totally different form. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put in a form down at the bottom. And what we're going to do is open it up. You can see the width is right up here at 440. We'll go ahead and make it 500. And since we know exactly what we want, we're just going to type it in. Now for the header's where we're going to actually type in our headline. And you can put all these things in exactly how you choose. If you want to put your header in instead on the body, you can do that. Or upload your own custom image, which already has your header written in. If you want some more clarity on that, just let me know and I'll make another video. So we're going to make it a little bit bigger. This is going to go down and at the very bottom. And we'll do that. So we'll save it. And then here's where we can change our colors. This is a background color. We're going to make this orange. Make it pop out a little bit, hopefully. Test it and see how it does. So here's another thing right here, this shading will make the color a little bit, we'll stop the shading. And you can click this advanced button to see some more things. This is helpful when it comes to the padding, and what that means is just how far away from each side it is. So let me show you. I'll put 30 in here and see how that changed. I like that a little bit better. And you'll need to play around with these a little bit to get exactly what you want. All I would say is make sure you're testing all these things and not to overthink any of this stuff. We're going to take off the name because I believe email does, just asking for the email does better. We're going to remove the background. We're going to say no color. And I'll show you how that actually looks on the website here in just a second. And then we're going to change, this is where they're putting their name and email, the labels is what they call it. Inputs is this stuff right here when they actually click on it. Right now it turns to yellow when they click on it. We'll just leave it the way it is. We'll leave the we respect your email privacy. We're going to X out of that. We're going to also get rid of the footer. And what we're also going to change is we're going to change the submit button to being orange, and we're going to put that in the middle. So let's grab this color that we have. We're just going to copy that color code. And we're going to take this down to the submit button. We're going to stick this in the middle, and then to change the color, we just click on the color, and we're just going to paste that in. So it looks like jet. Turn off the shading, and then we click Save Your Web Form. Now go to step 2, and we're going to just write bottom SEO event, November 15. Now, enable Facebook registration form. That is something you can go and test. I wish I was signed in because I can show you, but it makes it a little bit easier for people. And what we have found from testing thus far is that it actually seems to be converting a little bit better. We'll give you an update here in the future, but we'll go ahead and turn that on. The only side note with this is it needs to be at least 300 pixels wide. Thank you page, we'll say stay on current page. Already subscribed page, we'll just say the basic version. Then you can get some advanced settings down here. I don't usually mess with any of these. You can start on message. So for example, with this one we're saying attend our live event, and we could instead send a specific message, or we could just say start on nothing or no follow-ups, only broadcasts. It really doesn't matter all that much at this point. For us, we're just going to click Save Your Web Form. We're going to go ahead and start them on the first message. If you have like a free report, obviously it'd be smart to send them a free report, but this is a way you could test a free report, like a free email report, and then actually have the first message be that free email report versus a free SEO report, and that web form send a first message as your free SEO report. So we're going to click I will install my form. We're going to cut this code, and if you're using WordPress, it's just as easy to paste it in. We're going to put this in on our Blogger website, but you'd go and you can put it in any way you want. You can use simple hooks, put it in as a widget, put it in, really widget, simple hooks, or even hard code it. So if you're using Blogger though, this is how we're going to do it. We're going to put this down at the very bottom of our page, so it'll show up down here. If this will come up. Maybe we won't. Let's see. Why are we getting an error message here? Okay, there we go. Alright, cool. Sorry about that. Let's scroll down. We're just going to add a gadget. This would be like adding a widget if you're using WordPress. Click in HTML, JavaScript, and we're just going to paste it in. If you have a smaller form, you may need to go grab a centering code just to center the web form on your web page. Now let's see what it looks like. Remember, this is going to be orange, and it's going to show up at the very bottom of the post. Boom. So here it's showing up, and this is my one and only criticism about doing the when you have the Facebook registration, is it kind of doubles or increases. It puts a big hanging down. Like if we were signed into Facebook, it'd look correct and it'd look a lot smoother and a lot more professional, and so would this, but you can see it's got this big line that just kind of extends down. You can get rid of that line, but either way your web form is going to look a little bit bigger to folks that are not signed in to Facebook. But this is Dan Moskal. Please visit danmoskaluniversity.com and sign up. We're doing a live SEO training event coming up here on November 14th, and we also have a few books out and published. SEO training manual along with how to create a website easy button. They're available at Amazon. One of them is available at barnesandnoble.com, and you can also find us in iTunes, also in the audio form and on audiobook. So please like this video, share it with your friends, family, and colleagues. Have a great afternoon, and thanks for watching. Looking forward to talking to you soon.